And what a way to start with, like, just the black screen text.
I love this game, even though
this
particular storyline is rather disturbing to me.
It's disturbing, it's stressful, it's weird, it's long. But anyway.
Anyway, so I'm Chris.
And I'm Sam. And we are the Never-Ending Backlog.
I thought
you were doing a bit!
No, I just forgot my name for a minute.
Okay, cool. Off to a good start.
I'm actually Sam, and that's actually Chris.
Well, yes,
I'm sorry.
I don't think anyone was confused on that point. Well, with the laughter and the bit. But just in case you were afraid we somehow Freaky Friday'd ourselves on Friday, no less.
I mean, it is Friday. It could happen.
Yeah.
It could happen.
Man, that makes me think of those McDonald's commercials where, like, it's like, what if, like, I fed a giraffe my fries and then he just pooped Frogurt? It could happen. Like, that, not literally that, but they're like, hey, it could happen. Anybody remember those commercials?
I don't remember that
comment
commercial.
in the YouTube replay of this.
If you watch this on YouTube and you remember, let us know. And also, I need to figure out how to turn on notifications for comments, because I only check when we upload videos. Oops.
I thought that's something that just... Wait, oh, no, because neither one of us are logged into the actual YouTube on our phones or anything.
Yeah, we're not logged in on our phones.
All right, well, that's enough of preamble. Let's get into it.
Okay, let's get started.
All right, well, I want
to know what happened to Billy Butts. Oh, that must be Ryuta.
Who did that to her, and why? Can the evacuation possibly have nothing to do with her? We're not going to fill you in. There's too much going on. Watch the previous episode.
If Pinkie Pie shows up, I'm going to fill them in.
If Pinkie Pie wants to show up, we can fill Pinkie Pie in.
Okay. I just wanted to put that in there.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just saying.
If someone's here, I'm going to tell them.
I know, but I don't want... Okay, now I'm stopping the whole stream to argue about whether or not we should update people. This is ludicrous. I'm doing the thing I didn't want to do and slow down the stream. Can the evacuation probably have nothing to do with her? Why wouldn't the headmaster explain anything? My head was a raging whirlpool of questions and no answers. And I did not yet know what we would find.
What is this?
A wall. A huge gray... What had been a clear autumn sky is... Hey, what's up? Is now blocked off by dull gray. It's dark, almost like the sun has already gone down.
A dome, rather. We appear to be shut in from above as well.
Alright, a quick summation for Pinkie Pie. The main character of the game, that girl Billy Butts Dump Truck were always playing, she was chopped up into pieces and mailed to different parts of the school, and then there was an evacuation. And we went outside the gym to find that the school is now under a dome. Yeah, the true ending of this game is weird. When did they do this, and how?
I don't think any of us was in full command of his faculties as we came this way.
Is the appropriate reaction.
We can't be certain that it wasn't already there. It does seem most likely that it was put in place while we were all in the gymnasium listening to the headmaster, though.
He did say there was a natural disaster. Maybe this is some sort of shield?
A disaster so destructive there's nothing to be done but hide under an enormous gray blanket and wait?
Maybe they didn't give the headmaster the details to avoid causing a panic?
If that were the case, they would be robbing us of our right to know why our very lives are in danger. Is this really a shelter? Is there really a natural disaster?
Either way, we already know because we went through this in a previous playthrough, but we don't... In the fiction of the game, we don't know if there's a connection between what happened to Billy Butts and all this. Let's go to the classroom and tell Mr. Nanaki about the dome thing.
Very well. Looks like the other classes left theirs as they were as well. They're the teachers' desks.
Is everybody else planning to stay in the gym?
Japan is a country full of fools who have grown lazy through too much peace. I doubt anyone else has dared take it upon themselves to investigate this matter.
Man, huge slam on Japan from a game made by Japanese devs. Is that what they think foreigners feel about Japan? Like French people just are so snooty? Good lord.
We're here.
The box is still where I left it. Inside is... I can't. Screw you. I'm sorry. Could you?
No matter. What is this madness? There's nothing here.
What? That can't be right. We left it right here, in reference to Billy Butts' head. It's not like it got up and moved on its own, is it?
Someone came and removed it while everyone was at the gym? This is life, not some third-rate mystery novel.
Exactly, Sakuya. Voice will be loaded in as soon as we know who's talking.
Yuya!
Yuya!
It's Yuya!
Salutations, Ryuta. I see you're babysitting Sakuya.
Do not throw my name about like some cheap toy mongrel.
How cruel. Well, I can't blame you for being tense given the circumstances. I think he'd act like that regardless of the circumstances, Yuya. Do you want to take both of them?
Sure, I am sorry about her. It pains me to think what happened.
His expression clouds. It's strange, I've never seen him with an expression other than carefree cheerfulness before. Well, I stumbled over that.
You've known her for a long time, right?
Yeah. Do you know something about all this, Yuya?
Well, most of this business is still a mystery to me, but I can at least answer the question we face right now. The whereabouts of the corpse, you mean? Yeah, that. As you said, this isn't some third-rate mystery novel. Corpses don't disappear, and we won't be having a famous detective show up and find the culprit for us. Anyway, the other infirmary assistants and I gathered her up in the chemistry lab. The chemistry lab.
What for?
For one, well, we couldn't just leave her scattered throughout the school, if only for the mental health of the students. Secondly, for the autopsy. As you know, we have two things going on at once here. The only human in the school was cut up and distributed to the rest of the school, and now there's some natural disaster happening. I imagine you're wondering if there isn't a connection between the two.
We are, but we haven't found anything.
What do you know? I told you, this is all a mystery to me, too. I suspect that we will have an easier time investigating the murder as long as we're sealed in like this, though. The doctor should be proceeding with the autopsy by now.
The doctor? Why him?
You don't trust him?
Of course not! I don't want to think about what he might do to her. He might have...
You suspect the doctor?
Yeah, everybody knows he's a nutcase. He probably killed her for some crazy experiment.
He is an expert in the field. Who else here could perform the autopsy?
But...
I know where you're coming from, Yuta. He's not exactly the most ethically minded bird around. That's why I asked Professor Nanaki to come too. He should be there by now, if you want to go make sure.
Alright, we'll go later. So Billy Butts has been gathered in the chemistry lab, and the doctor and Mr. Nanaki are examining her now. Mr. Nanaki might not be the best witness, but he's better than no one, right?
We know where the corpse went then, but why are you here? Me? I'm investigating, under my own orders, of course. Playing detective, mongrel. That, and I have to make sure we didn't miss any pieces.
Ugh.
Anyway, what are you two going to do now? Personally, I think the murder and the evacuation are almost certainly connected. I'm inclined to agree. The headmaster's refusal to explain our situation makes me doubt his story in its entirety. Indeed. So, Ryuta.
Yeah?
I know how you feel. You want to find the one who did this to Billy Butts as soon as possible, right?
Yeah. Yes. I don't know. Whatever. But
Affirmative.
Billy Butts. Gone for a moment and suddenly she was turned into this. Who did that to her? I'll find them and I'm gonna find the culprit and I've never felt this emotion before, but now I know and feel nothing else. When I find that bird,
My thoughts exactly. Unfortunately, this school is a mess, and we won't find anything by chasing after her shadow. I think we should try to solve both mysteries at once whenever possible.
I have a strong suspicion that, like, they used the same bird. Like, to say, like, this game is okay, little confession, I did that thing where I tried to close the application last time and ended up deleting it. And I found out that this game is 2.222 gigabytes big. It's minuscule. I'm pretty sure it's the same bird at different angles, maybe with, like, a little fantail. So that's... Yuya and Sakuya are supposed to be brothers, so I'm sure they were like, we'll just use 2 different shots of the same bird and save some space. You know? Something like that.
But yeah, they are supposed to be related. According to what Sakuya knows, they're half-brothers.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh. I think we should try to solve both mysteries at once whenever possible. Of course, the wall could be just there because of some natural disaster. That's about all I have to say. We didn't need your advice from the start.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it. Like that tail doesn't look like it's part of the actual bird. Like it's been like Photoshop stapled onto its body. It doesn't look like natural feathers. I've been thinking about that Sakuya ever since we've been playing this game.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
like,
it was
do you think
easy.
It's a fake tail.
Well, I realize that two different angles
tail?
of the same bird would still be more images to store space, but maybe it's just easier because they didn't have to wrangle so many birds.
Yeah, they didn't, or get as many stock shots. Because one of the developers, didn't he actually, like, based Oko-san on his
Oko-san
pigeon?
is based off his pigeon. We know way too much about the fiction of this game and its development. We are odd human beings. I love it. Oh wait, isn't that you? We got off topic.
I read that.
Oh, did you? I wasn't paying attention.
You're nothing but talk anyway, Mongrel.
Thanks, Yuya. We'll do our best to help. Heck yes. Normal's for chumps. Don't be normal. That's boring.
Oh, one other thing. You might want to talk to one in the maintenance office. Tell him I sent you.
You mean that antisocial cockatiel dandy everybody hates? Aww.
Yep, him. Don't worry, he's a good guy. He'll be able to help you, and he might find something useful in there. Well, that's it for the talky mongrel. Adieu.
He saunters off towards the staircase.
What a dreadfully obnoxious man. I thought he'd never shut up.
Speak for yourself, Sakuya. I mean, he gave us some good advice, though, right? We should be grateful. Anyway, I don't think we'll find anything else here.
Indeed. Where should we head next? I doubt we would go amiss by visiting the lab, the maintenance office, or by investigating the wall outside.
Right. Oh yeah, that's right, we get to choose where we go. Oh, no we don't. Let's go by the office first. Maybe this one guy will be able to help us.
The maintenance office, in other words, the repairman's shop. I doubt we will find anything useful there.
You said to go, right? I doubt the
integrity of his advice.
Jeez, is there anything to say about your own brother? You should be nicer to your family.
My family? Do you mock me? That filthy-blooded mongrel is no relation to me.
Whoa, calm down. I guess his elitism is still running business as usual. We don't have time to waste, we should hurry. The maintenance room is over in the corner of the building, on the ground floor, right? Excuse us.
What is this? This doesn't look very educational.
Who's taking one?
Do you want me to do it?
I don't know, you had a good version last time, if you can remember.
I think it was kind of like salad fingers.
It was a little bit. The handyman pretty much lives here, I think.
A dove. And one more.
Mr. One, hello.
What are you doing here? Didn't you hear the alarm?
I'm Ryuta, and this is Sakuya. Oh, and that's our baby. Little thing is teething. Shh, shh. Oh, no, that's the power button. I need to talk to you. Shh, shh, shh. It's okay.
Taking a little break to shush the baby.
Why did you take your passy out of your mouth? What is the issue? I'm Ryuta and this is Sakuya. We got permission from our teacher to investigate the building.
Didn't you hear the alarm? No panic, no noise, and no leaving. That's what I do here.
That was it. Whoa, somehow he seems really cool.
You mean you're too lazy to go to the gymnasium? Don't worry about me. You two go ahead and find your class there.
No, we're not.
Do you mean to interfere with us, wretched fool?
Yuya said we should ask you for help.
Sakazaki Yuya? Yes, him. We decided to honor his request by coming all the way over here. Do you intend to stop us now?
Sakuya, where the heck are your manners? Sorry, he transferred from overseas and his Japanese isn't all that great.
He certainly has more bark than I might imagine he has bite. Very well, come in. What did you say you gentlemen were investigating? 2 things. The murder of Dump Truck Billy Butts and the mysterious wall outside.
You've been here the whole time, right? Do you know what he's talking about?
Yes, I get an idea of it from Mr. Sakazaki. In other words, you know only what you've heard from that mongrel. Useless. I know plenty about the school itself, though. My job is to take care of the entire campus.
His theme is children. Maybe you know what the big gray wall outside is then?
Nope. Useless wretch.
Sakuya, calm down. Though I'm not sure there's anything we can learn here right now. Oh wait, Mr. One, can we use your computer? Maybe we can find out what's going on outside.
Sadly not. Everything has been cut off since this morning. Even the telephone wires, eh? This is too thorough.
Can't think of any reason why they need to cut communication systems off for just some storm protection.
This has been a wild goose chase then, a complete waste of time. Let us go, Kawara. Wait, I have a bright, massive piece of advice for you.
Bright and massive? What?
If you get stuck, try the headmaster's office. I've been almost everywhere in this school, but never there. You might be able to find something out about the wall if you check in there. Of course, the headmaster did not speak to us in person in the gym. If he was broadcasting from his office,
then he might still be there. Asking him certainly seems like the best way to get some solid information. We should try that.
If you need a break later on, feel free to come back here and rest. Anyone Mr. Sakazaki sent is trustworthy.
Oh.
I'll get you some notes. If you find anything, you could come write it down. You never know what could happen in a situation like this, and you don't want to forget anything.
Not when someone's been murdered. Thank you, Mr. One. We can come back here later. For now, check the lab or the wall. After those 2, we can try the headmaster's office. Go to... I don't know, it really doesn't matter, I don't think.
The lab?
Sure, I'll have to probably press for your button. Excuse us! It's always been one of the gloomier parts of the school, but today the lab is downright depressing.
That's you.
No, but that should be you. Well, are you sure? Because there's also someone else here that's me.
Oh, okay.
Specifically me, I don't want to give up. I'm sorry.
Hello, Kawara.
Sir, thank you for being with Billy Butts now.
Of course. Sakazaki came and asked me to come right after you 2 left the gym. He must have gone past us. How unfortunate.
Doctor is lining the pieces of Billy Butts up in one of the lab benches.
You must you glowers at me so, Mr. Kawara?
I'm not glaring at you.
Do you disapprove of my handling her?
He gives me an evil smile. No, that's not it. I just wish we had a doctor who wasn't this malicious.
Are you finding anything, Dr. Uemine?
Not yet, no. I only just finished assembling her. It will take some time. I will send word when I've finished. Perhaps you've something else to do while you wait?
Very well. We shall not interfere. Come, Kawara.
Right.
Oh, Mr. Kawara, a moment, please.
Yeah?
Allow me to give you a hint.
A hint?
You suspect me of foul play, do you not? Particularly apropos because we're all birds. In light of that, I shall leave it up to you whether you decide to believe me or not. Anyway, I think you have missed something very important. One might say you have forgotten something. Perhaps you should bear that in mind, You're just a little bit off, but I'm sure... Excuse me. But I'm sure you'll find the answer yourself if you keep looking. Isn't it beautiful, Mr. Kawara? The sound of your life crumbling apart around you? God, I'm a dick.
You're a dick.
I take it that did not suit your taste. Very well. He was rather fond of the unusual himself. A pity.
Yee.
Well then, you can handle the outside investigation and I, the internal. Good luck, Mr. Koala.
Wait, why is there now... A what now?
Was it voice?
Right, thanks, Doctor. He's definitely enjoying himself. What a psycho. What did he mean when he said I was missing something? Or maybe he was just trying to lead me astray? Better not worry about it for the time being.
What were you talking with Koara about, Doctor?
Nothing important. I was just giving him a little emotional support and encouragement.
I see. Oh, that's good then. I'm sure you'll remember not to cause any trouble for my students, Doctor.
We step outside once more. The Great Dome remains blocking out the morning sky. Let's get a closer look at it. We can't see much from over here.
Indeed. Iron, maybe? It's quite firm at any rate.
Maybe it's some sort of shelter? My phone's out of range. Maybe this wall is blocking the signal.
That seems likely. It sounds thick and dense. Trying to break a hole in it will not be practical.
Maybe there's an emergency exit or something?
We should check. We still don't know whether or not we are completely sealed in after all.
Right, let's walk around the perimeter. Doesn't look like there are any doors or anything.
Indeed, it appears to be identical all the way around. Do you suppose it is ventilated? I can't say I fancy the prospect of suffocating under this thing without even knowing why it's here.
I think an emergency shelter would have had some sort of airflow built in, yeah. If not, then we're in deep trouble. What are you looking at?
Up there. Is that some sort of hatchway?
He points upwards. Forgot that was my line. He's right. About 20 meters up, there's a joint or something of a different color. It looks like it might lead outside. Let's go look.
I don't see any sort of latch. Can we open it by hand?
And there's that pigeon. Yeah, maybe there's a switch or something somewhere.
It does not seem like we can do anything here now. Let us remember its location and return later.
I don't like to think about it, but... we don't know yet, actually, in the game. They went outside, and it was like, oh god, they put a dome over the school.
Yeah, they discovered Billy Butts' body, or rather her head, and then there was an emergency meeting in the gym, and the headmaster said there was some kind of natural disaster outside, and everybody needed to stay in the gym, and when they went outside, they saw there was a dome all the way around the school.
I don't like to think about it, but if there's really such a terrible disaster out there that this is the only option, it would be better to leave it that way anyway. We intend to.
Indeed. Let us move on.
We still don't know what's going on outside. I've got enough on my mind just thinking about Billy Butts, but I'm worried about my family outside too. I hope my mother's okay. Uh-oh.
I suppose we've finished the first stage of the investigation now.
Excuse me. Yeah, we got... Oh my god! It's someone called the Geneva Convention. It's a war crime. Ooh.
Oh, some kind of arena? It does kind of look like an arena.
Oh yeah, because it was the track team, so it definitely looks like a... I'm sorry, I just dropped the eggiest fart I've had.
I'm trying to breathe through my mouth.
Yeah, you should. It's terrible. Anyway. Yeah, we've got a better idea of the situation, I guess. The doctor's working in the lab. The Grey Dome covers the entire school out for one small hatch. I do love that you're here telling us to fight everybody. It's like, what? No, it's great. You're like the heckling fan. We're all here having a murder mystery. You're like, fight! Take it outside! It just cracks me up every time. Welcome back,
Hey,
Andy Lance.
Welcome back.
Oh,
Where did you leave off? Oh my goodness. Where?
Did
you see? Oh, I think Candyland saw the end of the last game where.
Oh yeah, because Billy. So like, there's a big iron dome outside with a hatch on the top. We don't know why, and they're doing an autopsy of Billy Butts' body. Yes.
Andy Lands meet Pinkie Pie Sway.
Pinkie Pie Sway is kind of, I would call you a bon vivant, living your life loud and luxurious. The doctor's working in the lab. The gray dome covers the entire school up for one small hatch. We can use the maintenance office as a base. Oh, a bon vivant? Like, somebody who lives life loud and proud and... it's French.
Good life?
Good,
something to do with
liver.
life?
Somebody, yeah. Vivant, because vive means to live. If I remember my 2.5 years of French. No, just kidding.
Okay. So anyway, we're trying to find out what happened to Billy Butts and why we're under this huge dome.
Mr. One did say.
Indeed, he suggested we visit the headmaster's office.
Yeah, it's on the first floor. Let's go. Headmaster, sir!
Are you within? We demand entry!
Rude even to the headmaster? I wonder if the doctor's the only person in the entire school who he actually respects.
No reply. Let's go in.
Wait, Skuya, that's... It's locked?
Bah, where's that old geezer?
Okay, awesome sauce. Enjoy that. Oh wait, that's right, I gotta move it along. Maybe he's pretending to be out so we'll go away?
Indeed, he never was the type to walk about the campus. Or perhaps he has locked the door from the inside and plans to stay inside until the siege lets up.
Shouldn't we wait around?
We have no time for such frivolities. We shall enter this room if it means reducing the door to a miserable pile of splinters.
It's the headmaster's door. I don't think it'll be easy to break down.
You speak the truth. Let us ask Nanaki if there isn't a key to open it from the outside.
Yeah, we can head back to the... Huh?
What is that, Kawara?
I thought I heard something.
I hear nothing. Perhaps you are imagining things? Another break to shush the child.
It looks like she lost her passy again.
Do you want to do all the voices?
Sure, I'll do all the voices until Sev gets back. Like something's being dragged across the floor. Listen, there it is again, behind! Oh boy. Oh god, it's this thing. Suddenly behind us stood a gigantic scarecrow-like creature with a rough burlap sack for a head. Second class. Oh boy. What in... The Scarecrow Man draws closer, dragging its long, ungainly metallic arm behind it. Sakuya, watch out! Its arm slices through the air, smashing the window into tiny shards which shatter across the hallway floor. We don't know what it is, but apparently it isn't friendly. Sakuya, we have to run! I am well aware. Did we lose it? I think so. Luckily, it moves slowly. What was it? Surely no one could devise a prank as bizarre as that. It looked like a biped. It was humanoid, but I don't think it was a human. I'd never heard of a human made of metal and burlap. A murder of the dome, and now this? I know not who is behind these trickeries, but they must have a death wish to mock me so. For now, we have to get back to the lab. We need to warn Mr. Nanaki. Oh, welcome back, Kawara. Shirogane. Would you like some tea? Is this really the time? We cannot afford to relax now, Professor. So I take it something happened? Headmaster, he must have been hiding from the Scarecrow. It smashed the window. Calm yourself, Kawara. You've become incoherent. Sorry. we were attacked by a gigantic creature outside the headmaster's office. Oh yeah, you missed the monster attack. Don't worry, I think it'll be back before we're done with the session tonight. It was a bizarre thing, like a scarecrow in appearance. A scarecrow? I'll be saying you missed the excitement. I'm so sorry. A scarecrow? Yeah. Like the ones humans used to make. It attacked us, and we ran back here. It was slow, but its arm was heavy and dangerous. Are there other students still in the gymnasium? Okay. Probably not all of them. If there's something dangerous in here, we should probably tell everybody to stay together in the gym. Yeah. The plot thickens indeed. Not only are we trapped into this confounded dome, but now it seems we must contend with this monstrous new guest. It was humanoid. It looked like a big... It was like a robot with a long, creepy metal arm that was dragging across the ground, and its head was a burlap sack with a gash torn in it for, like, a mouth. It was really creepy. It's cool. I wonder what the Scarecrow Man's connection to all this is.
A Scarecrow Man, you say?
Or is it you? Yes, you were the human all along, Pinkie Pie.
Doctor! Fascinating! I've never cut into one of those. I'd love to get my hands on it.
Have you finished the autopsy, Doctor?
Yes, for now.
I was awake here the whole time. Oh, don't worry.
Thank you, Mr. Nanaki.
You two may well have a right to know what I've found, given your efforts towards the investigation. I shall try to state simply and briefly what I have learned from the lumps of meat which were once Miss Dump Truck. Control yourself, Koara.
Oh, that's Akuya. Falling out amongst ourselves would only do to us harm.
I got excited.
I know.
Anyway, we lacked the tools for a proper examination, but the cause of death was asphyxiation. There are no signs of any strangulation or smothering, so she was either poisoned or sick.
She was dismembered after death, then, Doctor.
It would appear so. There is little evidence of bleeding, so we may assume that she was cut up sometime after death.
Billy Butts is one of the healthiest people I know. She couldn't have become sick that quickly. Meaning someone poisoned her. Why?
For the
sake of the grotesque, or to make her easier to carry, or for some other reason. Disgusting either way.
I suppose I should tell you the estimated time of death. Obviously, I cannot be pretty certain, but... Oh! Did I make it too obvious? Spoilers! I probably shouldn't have confirmed that, but... Yeah! The guy who looks like and talks like a serial murderer? Yeah, he's the fucking murderer! But you should see why, because it's so much crazier. No, I'm serious. There's like 7 layers of crazy that happen further down, so even if you know, it just gets weirder. But, okay, wait. Yeah, I read that, but I believe that Miss Dump Truck died yesterday, after school.
In the evening, then?
Precisely. She was found this morning.
In other words, unless she was seen yesterday afternoon, she may have been here all along. Koara, her house is near yours, was it not? Did you see her yesterday?
After school, no, I didn't.
You can't kill me without due process. This is still a country of law.
That makes me think there's this game Time Hollow, and you can play through the game twice. The second time you play through the game, you have an option to be like, that's the bad guy! And in the game early. And I love that.
So it's the
like, I wish more games had that option.
My mother asked me to run some errands, so I went home straight away yesterday.
The tank.
That certainly would liven up this murder investigation, someone coming in with a tank. That's right, I went home alone. It's too late to regret it now, but maybe if I just asked her to walk home with me.
I see. Perhaps we should ask other students with whom she was close.
No, that's right. We gave Pinkie Pie the tank at the end of the first half.
One of the holiday stars, the one with the Christmas trees.
Yep. Crap. Should not have given someone so irresponsible that tank. That's you.
Oh, we're going out again. Be careful. It sounds like wandering around the school could be dangerous.
Don't worry. We can outrun the Scarecrow if it shows up again.
Incidentally, I went home early yesterday, too. I left as soon as class ended. So I only know what Ryuta has told me. I wish I had some useful information, but...
I was in the infirmary right up until I returned home as usual. I know nothing of what happened to the rest of the school, sadly.
So neither Mr. Nanaki nor Dr. Amine saw Billy Butts yesterday afternoon. Oh, right! Could we ask a favor of you, Mr. Nanaki?
A favor?
The headmaster's office is locked. We think he might be hiding in there. There's a spare key to the door. Could we use it?
A spare key? Oh, yes, there should be one in the faculty room. I'll ask the vice principal for you.
But we really should watch out for that tank, because Pinkie Pie's coming. Thank you, sir. We'll be back soon.
Be careful out there.
You too, sir.
Quara's a strange boy. Wonder why he lied about going straight home. We won't be able to talk to the headmaster until we have that key. Let us work on the murder case until then.
Right. We should ask everybody where they were yesterday. The doctor said he was in the infirmary until he went home. I wonder if we can trust him.
Do not bias yourself with baseless suspicions, Quara.
Yeah, I know. I think maybe you trust him a little too easily, Sakuya. He's a world authority, but that doesn't make him honest.
You know nothing of what that means. The head of the LaBelle family, my father, was once crippled with chronic illness. He was cured by medicines developed by Dr. Iwamine.
He makes medicine?
Save the sleep talk for your dreams. Have you no idea what contributions he has made to the medical world?
That's cracking me up. I didn't know. I thought he was some kind of mad scientist who gave nothing but death and all-around woe.
You'll become biased by the foolish rumors of the peasantry. Reconsider yourself. In any case, the LaBelle family is indebted to him. Noble Virgil.
That's something to disrespect. So that's why he's polite to the doctor. Sorry, I mean, doesn't that make him biased as well, though? Anyway, let's go.
Very well.
Gymnasium or maintenance office?
Well, you're on maintenance office now.
Alright, so it is sealed. Mr. One!
You two again. Come in. How goes the investigation? Well, I hope. We went to the headmaster's office as you requested. It was locked, however.
Yeah, we got attacked by this weird thing outside there. I'm glad you're okay. The office isn't that far from...
Do you want to be Yuya since I'm two voices here?
Was that thing a muddy scarecrow-like man, perhaps?
Oh, is the music too loud?
Oh no.
Sorry about that.
Oh, okay. Probably wasn't really great when I was doing my annoying, like, evil shoe toad voice. Yeah! So you've seen it too? Oh wait, oh crap, I stole
So
that
you've
one.
seen it too?
Yeah, just now, yeah. Oh, no, that's not you yet. Just now, yeah, on the second floor. I caught a glimpse of it from behind the other end of the corridor. I didn't stick around to let it see me, so alas, I was not blessed with the look at its pretty face.
Coward.
Hey, we ran as soon as we saw it too. Anyway, it sounds like it's wandering the building. Maybe it would be better for you to leave, Mr. One.
Don't worry for me, young one. My duties prevent me from leaving this room. You two aren't planning to call up your investigation because of a bad guy or two either.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Already stuck in the rut of unadaptable middle age? Don't come crying to us if you get hurt. I've come within touching distance of death in the past, I will be fine.
Wonder what kind of death comes close to a maintenance worker. Shh, shh, shh. Then again, knowing this school, there could be all kinds of evil going on behind the scenes. Well then, what are you Oh wait, that's you.
Well then, what are you standing around for? I believe orders were given for everyone to gather in the gymnasium to avoid the scarecrow. Now, Pinkie Pie, when you say ow, is anything too loud with the levels, or...?
Yeah, we did a test. It seemed all good.
But I want to make sure you're okay. Oh, you got shot.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
That would be an ow. Same goes for you.
Oh.
Why aren't you headed over there? Oh.
Oh, sorry.
I can't just sit around. Indeed. Same here. Hence walking around the school. On that note, I'd better be off to the lab. Professor Nanaki wanted me there. What for? Something you asked him to do. Oh.
Ah, he wants you to help him keep an eye on Dr. Uomine.
Most likely, yes. The doctor and Billy Butts, that is. Anyway, you two go on with your investigation. I'll be watching over her, so don't worry. Right.
Wait.
Yeah?
According to the autopsy, Dump Truck died after school yesterday. Did you see her during that time?
Oh, I'm curious. Yesterday evening, huh? Oh god, I don't know if I can get into Apex Legends. I know about it. That's too much of a time commitment. Like, I'm already a big Hearthstone nerd. I've been playing for too long. Like, you know, you gotta play Apex Legends every day. Damn it. I'm sorry, man. Yesterday evening, huh? What did the doctor say? Just that he'd been in the infirmary all day. I was there too. We were inspecting and cleaning all day, so I can verify the doctor's alibi.
I told you not to doubt him without evidence, Koara.
Ah, right. At this point, the prime suspect is that scarecrow anyway. And that's everything? Well, adieu. We should head out too. But first, let's write down what we found. Scribble, scribble, scribble. Alright, let's go. The students in the gymnasium have grown somewhat restless since the evacuation. Shut up with no explanation, now there's suspicious individual ordering the campus. I guess that even doves lose their cool eventually. San, where are you?
Okusan is right here, alive and well, so far. Where did you and Sakuya go? Leaving Okusan behind and going outside is not fair. You just confused the issue if we brought you along.
We came back because we had a question for you.
Come at me, whippersnapper. San.
Yeah, San.
His name is San.
Okusan. It's not what You usually practice on the ground after school, right?
Of course, it is Okusan's duty as track captain.
Did you see Billy Butts when you were out there yesterday?
No, Okusan did not see her then, or as he was going home.
Oh no, he's not like Sans. Sans has it together. Okusan is a precious boy and needs to be defended.
Can we really be sure that he would have noticed her even if she had been there while he was running?
Good point.
Do not look down on Okusan's visual memory. If you had asked Okusan about the bloodstained interloper he saw, then he would have had something to say.
Wait, what? What?
Huh?
Whoa, wait, son, what did you just...
Do not look down on Okusan's visual memory. After that, imbecile. If you had asked Okusan about the bloodstained interloper he saw, then he would have had something to say. Okusan saw the interloper going into the infirmary. The infirmary?
Could that have been Billy Butts?
She wouldn't have been stained with blood until after she died. She was a bit hyper, but I don't think she'd still be walking around at that point. It was not Billy Butts, it was a bird unknown to Okusan.
So someone covered in blood was going to the infirmary after school? Who in...
Whoever he is, he's our prime suspect now.
Thanks for telling us, son.
At least we found something, even if it raises more questions than it answers.
Yeah. Some bird who San doesn't know. Could it have been someone from the outside the school?
It's past noon already. Let us hurry onwards.
So we talked about the school. So we walked about the school searching for clues of Billy Butts and the mysterious blooded stranger. We were lucky enough to avoid encountering the Scarecrow, but we didn't find any information either. Where to now?
Nanaki has probably gotten the key for us by now. Let us return to the lab.
Okay. Huh?
What is it?
Did you say something just now?
I did not. Could it be that confounded Scarecrow again?
No, it's not him. I thought I heard some birdie say something.
Bah, don't scare me like that. Though, we've been walking around half the day, it's hardly surprising that your mind should be playing tricks on you.
This is... the library. What if there's some birdie here? They might not have heard the alarm. Let's check.
Very well.
Far removed from the emergency throughout the rest of the school, the library is the same as always, empty. It's a little gloomier than usual. I guess there's no one here.
Pull yourself together, Kuwara. I have no use for subordinates who lose hold of their sanity.
Since when am I your subordinate? Sorry, Sakuya. Let's head back to the lab. Something bad happened. I should have known what would happen after this. If it hadn't been for me, none of this would have happened at all. What was I trying to do here? What did I see? Why can't I remember?
Poor Geki.
I can't hear. What are you saying? You're fading away. It's too far. We do have Discord. Miss Dump Truck!
We don't have our own servers, but we're on some friends' servers.
Yeah, we have the app. We're on Discord. Mr. Nanaki! Welcome back. Have you found anything interesting? Yet another suspicious individual. Oh, sorry, I'm taking all the voices now.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
But we should speak with the headmaster first. Have you gotten the key?
I'd be afraid of our own... I'd like that, but I'd be afraid of our own Discord server, because we struggle enough to do this show with having a growing baby who still isn't asleep. She's quieted down, but she's still just playing with her hands. Poor thing. Anyway. Oh, I've got the key. Yes, I have it right here. Thank you, sir. We'll think about it.
Thank you.
We do appreciate the thought, though. Well, let's go have a look, shall we?
The doctor and I will be here. Be careful. Adieu. I feel like I always say adieu like I'm sneezing.
Adieu!
Adieu!
Clear left. Clear right. I'm 96% sure that was the same hall. Good. Doesn't look like a Scarecrow is here. That's good. If I had to fly away from something like that, I might panic and hit the ceiling. Oh, right. Quill's reflexes when startled is to fly straight up.
We should hear it dragging its arm when it moves, so we'll have plenty of time to get away. Let's go in.
Right. Let's see. The headmaster who gathers here in the gym without any real explanation. How many of our questions will he be able to answer? Excuse us! Huh? Maybe he's not here. Did we comment on that weird pug statue?
Yes, I think I noticed the pug last time.
Like, that's the first thing I saw
pug
when
in the
came into
background.
view. What the shit?
That or hiding.
There's some birdie at the desk. He's sitting with his back to us, but his feathers are the unmistakable green of a Nicobar, which is, I think, his species.
Speak to us, headmaster. Have you gone deaf?
I think it is pretty ugly. Like, the pug eyes just are not attractive. I'm sorry.
I kind of think real pugs are cute.
Yeah, but that one scares me.
That one is a little
Sakuya, be polite. Japan is a country of courtesy, after all.
Is it his fault or mine that we had to come here? Headmaster, will you... This...
Sakuya? The thing here is no longer the headmaster. His half-closed eyes are dull and cloudy. Skin showing beneath his feathers is pallid.
We were too late to kill him. What madness!
Him too? Second class.
Were you talking about the pug? Oh no, not gonna kill the pug. Yeah, the headmaster is dead.
I think this is a good place to stop it story-wise.
Yeah.
Drop a save here. Oh, wait, I can't save on the screen. Third class. Well, good job. You got to use that tank. I'm proud of you. And we're just gonna call it here. This was a good place. We'll pick it up next week. Find out more about who's going around and poisoning everybody. I'd like to thank Pinkie Pie and everyone else who dropped by. And if you're watching the replay on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, tickle the bell icon, customize those notifications, never miss one of our streams. We'll be back.
Wait, what?
Wait, serious about what? Oh, about the stream ending? Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, the baby is still screaming. We gotta figure out what her deal is. I'm tired, and I don't want to... This is a very, very long piece of story. We might go a little bit longer. We've been going for almost an hour, so unfortunately, this is a good place to call it. And I'm worried about her. She's not doing well. Normally she falls asleep really quickly, and she's been crying for an hour. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the JK part of that. Anyway, we love y'all. We'll see you next time.
Love you. Good
Bye.
night.